Okay, welcome back. So now we're going to be working on customizing the viewer's experience. If you click on Customize, you notice that you're in the default flip deck template, and you can actually change your templates by just going to this button right here. And your template determines what types of extensions you can use, whether they're footnotes, speaker notes, attachments, and so on. So I have default flyouts, I have multimedia. Multimedia is basically a combination of everything combined. Video, audio, interaction. So all these different types of templates that you can use. So let's go, I'm going to go ahead and go with the dimension flyouts. And you'll notice over here on the right hand side, it will say default flyouts. This is a full featured template with flyout panels that can be configured to enable or disable all available features. And it has these particular features. Attachment list, I can attach a PowerPoint, a PDF, a Word document, Excel format. And when I do that, it goes throughout the entire slide deck. So it won't just attach to slide one, it'll be available for the entire slide deck. Chapter Navigator, if you want to group your slides into specific chapters like a book, that's really good. And especially if you have a large, like 86 slide deck or a 36 slide deck, and you want to do groups of 5 slides at a time under specific subtitles, that's always a great option. Footnotes allows your audience to look at links that you put in, your email address, any notations, any citations you want to put in there, you can do that. Media would be including a video, which you can definitely do, and you can upload from your own personal video files. A Q&A form, you can actually have them ask them questions and they can type back into you, that interactive format. The speaker notes, speakers means that it will actually speak for you in that automated narration. And then you have thumbnail navigator, which means that they can actually click on the little picture of each slide to move back and forth. And transcription means that I can have my video playing on the top right here, and below it will be every single word that I say. So that's really good for your hearing impaired or people who would like to read and follow along auditorily. So we also have zoom control, where you can widen the screen or you can make the screen more narrow. Knovio's default is to have the full screen effect, not the widescreen effect. And there are over 34 different templates you can use. On the left hand side, the Glossary of Terms, if you click on that, it'll come up with what each word means, like that you can look at. So I can say, what's my knowledge base, what are chapters, what are thumbnails, what are footnotes, speaker notes, attachments, Q&A. All that information of what these particular items are is available right there. And template infographics, I can click on that from the left hand side, and that will be more Knovio support. And these are the templates and what they have available for each one. Okay, so let's see. I'm here, I can look at the Diva template, and it has chapter and thumbnail. It does not have footnotes, speaker notes. It does not have anything else. So it's a very basic template. Okay, the majority of them do have chapter and footnail for navigational purposes. If I click back, and I can see the templates in action. Or actually can play examples of the said templates and see what they would look like, which is really great because you never know what your template is going to look like, and you might have to change the format to fit your information better. Okay, so if I go back, let me close this out. Now, this is the default flip deck. Flip deck means just how it moves. Your slide deck moves, and you can have a step-by-step tutorial guide if you would like. It's actually quite detailed. and it goes through all the different features. So as you can see, this is my Agricultural 1 PowerPoint. I can edit it, go back and do the narration again. I can edit the footnote and speaker notes. Footnote and speaker notes, unlike the attachment, can change from slide to slide to slide, and so they can be original each time. And this is the entire deck here of what I had chosen. And it will tell you the minutes or the seconds that we spent on each slide. Okay, now I can go to my zooms. Remember, please, this is where I can do widescreen or small screen. And I can configure my display. I can go to my attachments. And as you can see here, I have attached, just by going to attachments, add attachment, and uploading from my personal files. I can add a creepy pair of underwear as well. I can just select. And the attachments, as we previously said, will be available on each slide. I can also go in and add a URL. I can go to YouTube. This is the one I selected. I go to YouTube. I copy the link. I go back to Knovio. I paste the link in, and it's there. And I can actually write a description, say this is the best video ever. I can also write a description for my bat facts, and there's the URL for it as well. Okay. I can delete them with the trash can if I would like to do that as well. I can go to playback settings. Auto start means it starts automatically. Auto resume, that basically means that they can stop and start. You can allow them to navigate forward by hitting the arrow or navigate backward by hitting the backward arrow. Auto pause attachment clicks, so you can auto pause attachments. In other words, you're not going to allow them to open the attachments until the slide deck is finished playing. Same thing with auto pause slide changes, and you can always enable your slide controls. Right now our presentation is playing only once, but we can loop it back and play it multiple times over and over again. And you can also redirect to a URL of your choice for more information. And we can do your advanced settings. So you can change your background color. You can change your player combo, depending on what the needs of your particular computer are. You can display your watermarks or not. And then you can always have your title wrapper displayed, which I would choose to do, your full screen button, because some people want to do half screen, some people want to do full screen to get more detail. Zoom control can be hidden if you would so choose, so they can't zoom into widescreen or zoom into small screen. But you can as the creator, but not as the audience. And you can hide the attachments download button until the end of the presentation. Okay. So that ends the how to customize for your viewing audience. Thank you so much.